No one is buying Toronto homes anymore. The demand has dropped to the lowest level in years. Well, that's one headline that's come out recently that a lot of people have been sending me, and a few people actually asked me to make a video about. And obviously it came out by BlogTO. I think when you hear it, you already know what publication probably wrote it. So what I thought I'd do is run over the numbers so far in January, show you what's actually going on right here behind the headlines. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Tom Storey. I make educational real estate videos about the Toronto market, and sometimes we focus on all of Canada as well. If you're new to the channel, make sure to throw this video a like if you find some value in it, and subscribe and join our growing community. We just passed 8,000 subscribers, and the goal is still to get to 10,000 subscribers as soon as possible. If you have any questions for me or want to book an appointment, you can go into the first link in the description. Also, I just put out a comprehensive condo buyer's guide for 2023. It's a 45-minute in-depth video. I'll put it as a card in this video. Check that out if you haven't already. Now, before I go over the numbers for January so far, and what I'm going to go over is January the 1st, 2023 up to January the 25th. So that's what I'm going to cover in this video because that's the most up-to-date data that I have. I have a question for you. What are you thinking right now? Like, if you're watching this video, you're probably just interested in real estate, or you're thinking about buying or selling. So I'd love to know in the comments, what are the conversations you're having with your family, your friends about real estate? Because obviously it's always a hot topic. All right, so let's find out what nobody means. Does it mean 0 people have bought homes so far to start this year? Well, let's dig a little further into it. Okay, so what we're looking at here is an overview, and I'm going to take you to a few different charts, and we're going to go over it together. So by sales volume and property type. So far, there has been 1,800, if you look top left here, 1,817 properties that have sold. Now that is as the 25th. If the month were to end today, that would be very, very, very low sales volume. Like, let's be very clear about that. I believe on the system right now, there's about 600 to 800 properties that are sold conditional as well. So they've agreed on a price, but the conditions have not been removed. If those fall into place, we could end the month at like 2,500 sales. It could creep to 3,000 if there's a whole bunch more sales here in the next 6 days. But regardless, you know, we were seeing Januaries with 5,000, 6,000, 7,000 sales in previous years when things were a lot different. So it's not that nobody's buying, but the demand has obviously fallen off here. And you can watch all my other videos about that. I think we know why. So let's go over different numbers here that I think will matter for you. Okay, if you look at sales volume, detached represented 44% of all the sales so far. Condos were 29%, townhouses 9%, semi-attached 8%, condo townhouse 7%. Now, a few numbers I want to bring your attention to over here. Of the 1,800 properties that have firmed up by the 25th of January, the median price was $920,000. This is GTA. And the average sale price was $1,050,000. So that is around what we saw in December as well. Now, the sales to list price ratio is 98%. So properties that are selling for under the asking price. You're not really seeing a whole lot of list low and hold offer dates, although it is happening in some pockets. But for the most part, you see a property and the price is the actual price. Average days on market is 30. The median days on market is 20. And 25% of properties sold above the asking price. Now, the last thing I want to show you is the sales volume by price range. And I want to break this down specifically and show you where the activity is actually happening. So these are all the sales that have happened so far this year, right? That $5 to $599 range of entry-level condo. That represented just under 12% of the market, 213 sales. Then the $6 to $699, 10% of the market. $7 to $799, 10% of the market. So you're seeing like 12%, 10%, 10%, 11%, jumping all the way up here. Now, the most amount of sales happened here, $1 million to $1.249 million. That was 16% of the market. Now, that is typically going to be entry-level freehold in the city of Toronto, meaning freehold townhouse, semi-detached properties. So the demand is still large in this category because the inventory isn't quite there compared to the condo properties. Another thing that I always keep an eye on is that $2+ million price point, right? 99 sales have happened so far over $2 million. That's going to pull up the average price when we're getting $5, $6, $7 million sales. That's going to pull it up. That's why I think the median price is a better indication of what's actually happening. Now, to wrap up this video, I want to tell you what I've seen so far. Okay, so we're working with a lot of people right now that are selling their condos and buying houses, that move up buyer. We're working with, I don't know, probably 5 or 10 sets of those people. So our team currently has 4 listings on the market. One I've sold conditional. I got an offer on the other one after 2 days on the market. I have a condo over $1 million, which is a smaller bracket of buyers. You're playing in a smaller sandbox. There's been 4 showings in 2 days. So the demand is slowly starting to pick up here. But even if you're seeing properties get multiple offers, it doesn't mean they're selling for last February prices. That's just not going to happen anymore. It means they're selling, right? Selling is the big thing, because right now with the inventory levels, about 33% of new listings are actually selling in the first month they're on the market. So is nobody buying real estate? No, of course not. People are still buying real estate, but with the looming rate hike coming and seeing where things are going to go, a lot of people are still sitting on the sidelines. And frankly, I don't blame them. Thank you so much for watching this video. As always, if you have any questions, please throw them in the comments below. My name is Tom Storey, and remember, home is where your story begins.